Well, hi YouTube, and welcome back to all my Buster buddies. Hey, it's your big kahuna here, Brad, and this is Brad's Boredom Busters, your textile art channel. This is a channel where we have fun with fabric. Alright, hey, on this episode we are going to be doing some bleach painting. So you saw the thumbnail, and so you know we're doing the Punisher t-shirt. Yep, we're going to bleach paint the Punisher logo on the front of a black t-shirt. Hey, I've always been a big Marvel fan. Spidey is my favorite character. But hey, recently I saw on YouTube that Disney is bringing back Daredevil. And if you remember a while back, Daredevil episodes were on Netflix. And in a few of the episodes was Frank Castle, the Punisher. And his logo is really a simple one to do. I've seen it in other TV shows or movies where it's either painted on a black t-shirt or sometimes on some black body armor. And usually it's done white on black. But we're going to bleach paint it on a black t-shirt, so it's going to end up being a little bit orange on black. And that's alright. I downloaded a few examples of his logo off the internet, and let me show you what I found. So I found several examples of his logo. This one, that one. I really like this one, and this is kind of the look I'm going for. It's kind of a cross between this look and that look is what we're going to go for on our t-shirt. And so I've already got the logo sketched out on my shirt, and I'll show you what that looks like, and then we can get right into the bleach painting. You're going to need to do a mixture of 50-50 bleach and water, and then you're going to want to use a synthetic brush for this painting. And I'm using a rather broad brush because it doesn't have to be very neat. This is not like pinstriping that I've done in the past. This is very just thrown paint onto the shirt kind of a look. So I'm using like a 1-inch synthetic brush so we can put a lot of bleach down at one time. And if it runs, then that's okay. So, hey, I got it all prepped over here. Let's go over to the easel and take a look at it. Okay, Busters, so here is my Punisher logo all drawn onto my shirt. So I used one of these aquarellable pencils. It's by Stabilo. And it says it can mark glass, paper, plastic, metal, but it works really well on fabric as well. And I've used also just regular colored pencils. That works fine as well. But I wanted the white to show up here. So like I said, I'm using just a 1-inch, really a cheapy, this is an old one too, synthetic brush. But the nice thing about it is that the bristles are rather soft and flexible, so I can really kind of scrub it in there nicely. So that's the brush I'm using. I've got the bleach water mix in a glass container here, big enough that I can dip into it. But I also have some in this little squirt bottle, so in case I want to create some runs, I can do that as well. But the other thing I want to do with my easel, I am going to lean it down a little bit. I don't want it up quite this high. I mean, that way I can kind of control how the bleach runs down it. So if it's vertical like this, it may run a lot, and I don't want that. So I'm going to lean it back slightly, and then we'll get started on it. So like I say, it's basically, this is really a simple pattern, and because of the Punisher kind of logo, it doesn't have to be neat and precise. So it's just get in there and just scrub it in and have fun with it. I mean, this is just a real free form of art. And so let's just treat it as such. There's no right or wrong way. It doesn't have to be perfect, because if you ever watch any of the Punisher or see it in the comics, it's never perfect on him. It's just always just there. So let's just go for it and have some fun. So let me lean this back and then we'll get started. All right, Busters, the other thing I did is I put on my painter's apron because just to keep it, if I drip, I don't want to drip on my pants. And so, yeah, you want to protect your clothes because we are working with bleach and it is not forgiving. It doesn't care what you're wearing. Okay, so let's get started here. And that's basically it. That's all you have to do. Now we just let it sit to, so the bleach can do its thing all over. So while this bleach is kind of sitting and doing its thing, I didn't mention, so I've got, you want to pre-wash your t-shirt. Any kind of dye project like tie-dye or bleach painting, you always want to pre-wash your shirt. And then the other thing is I have my t-shirt stretched on a Masonite t-shirt form, and I actually just recently released a short video showing how I make my t-shirt forms. So you can go back and check out one of my video shorts that shows how to make this form. But yeah, that's basically it. So I'll let this sit for a little bit longer, and then I'll take it out to the laundry sink because then we have to neutralize this bleach. And to neutralize the bleach, I use water and baking soda. I'll get a good layer of water in my laundry sink. I'll put a stopper in it and fill up the bottom so it submerges the entire shirt. And then I'll take about a cup of baking soda and put that in the water and then, just agitate it. And you can also use hydrogen peroxide to also neutralize your bleach. But I prefer baking soda. It's just cheaper and I have it readily available. And so it's just my preferred method. But like I say, either hydrogen peroxide or baking soda works just fine. So then after I have this neutralized and rinsed out, I'll let it sit in your neutralization water for a good 15 minutes. And then you can take it and put it in the laundry, wash it, dry it, and it's ready to wear. So once I get this all washed and dried, we'll bring it back here and I'll show you what it looks like after the bleach has actually done its work and been neutralized and washed out. All right, thanks for watching. All right, Buster Buddies, so here is my finished Punisher shirt. Hey, I think it came out really great. Hey, if you like this one, give me a thumbs up on this because I think it's perfect. I am actually threatening to make one in my size. This one's a large. But yeah, I really like this one. And hopefully, hey, I don't get demonetized because I'm doing like a trademark kind of logo or whatever, but at this point, my channel isn't monetized anyway, so what can they do to me? Yeah, I really like this, and I've got another idea for another Marvel shirt. I've made this other Marvel shirt in the past, and I sell them pretty good. The kids like them. And so I'll show you how to make a 5-pointed star, and we'll turn that into Captain America's shield. Anyway, so that'll be the next episode. So you got to come back for that one. But yeah, hope you like this video. Hope you learned something new. Share this one around. And don't forget, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Ring that notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. All right, let's head over to the desk and do our sign off. All right, Busters, that project came out really cool. Hey, I hope you learned something new on this project. Hey, if you really like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. And don't forget to ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming projects. And hey, if you really want to help out my channel, go to my Buy Me a Coffee page and buy me a coffee. That really helps me out. Hey, all right, thanks for watching. Love you all, folks. Peace out, baby, and go bust out some art.